so that you would agree with me.
Songs chapter 1 verse 12 and 13.
Now read 12 to 14. Let's go.
While the king sitteth at his table, my spikenard sendeth forth the smell thereof.
My spikenard sendeth forth the smell thereof. Look at verse 14.
Verse 14. My beloved is unto me as a cluster of camphor in the vineyards of Engedi.
Now, my beloved is like unto me a cluster of what?
Camphor.
Camphor in the vineyards of Engedi. So when the oil was poured on the feet of Jesus, what did Jesus smell as the aroma in the spikenard oil? Remember that verse 12. While the king sat seated at his table, my spikenard sendeth forth the smell thereof. My beloved is unto me as a cluster of camphor in the vineyards of Engedi. Remember that in chapter 4, he now says that the beloved is as camphor with spikenards. I want us to understand something. The spikenard carried the camphor. If you know a little bit about oils, there is what is referred to as carrier oil. You have a substance and you want to pour it on the body so that the body absorbs that substance. But if you just put it on your body like that, it takes quite a while. So what you do is that you sip it in oil as a base so that that oil becomes the carrier oil of what exactly you want to inject into your body. So the camphor was what was to be injected, and the spikenard oil was the carrier.
Hallelujah.
Now, the mystery about this camphor tree is that, Pastor,
Man of God,
it grows as tall as 60 to 100 feet. Don't joke with this.
Jesus.
This is the reason why when we were growing up, our elderly folks will put camphor in water. They'll put camphor in their shoes. They'll put camphor
That's true.
in their wardrobes. There is this power, latent ability that this simple ball I'm carrying here can do. Don't joke with this.
Do not toy or do not joke or take lightly this camphor. I'm actually giving you a prophetic direction for longevity. This camphor tree, globally, there is no tree that supersedes in growth this camphor tree.
When you 200 years, that means it died young.
If the camphor tree died prematurely, if it did not grow to the full stature, it at least lives for 200 years.
One man may 150 years.
The camphor tree that did not see the fullness or the length of days passed off at 150 years.
Now, camphor to mean 3,000 years and over.
And this camphor tree can grow as much as 3,000 years and beyond.
And it is able to withstand bomb. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Have you heard of Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
The nuclear bomb.
Yes.
Ever in history, the sap that has been turned into balls withstood that bomb. Every
witch that is watching this broadcast is in the know that actually an abomination of witchcraft is this ball's life. I want you to know that spiritually these balls are potent,
very powerful.
And that if these were placed at the feet of Jesus by means of the oil, how much more you that's watching me?
And Jesus said, by this my life has been preserved.